tell me what changes you made to Mr. G's, because this has been in Branson for quite some time.
It's been in Branson for a long time, and we've been. Mr. G's has kind of been known for a smoking place for a really, really long time. It's a bar. You've probably never even been in here before.
No, I came in one
had.
time.
Okay.
And it was a smoking place, and I couldn't.
It always surprises me whenever I meet somebody who's been in here before. Like, I've got friends who are like, "Oh, I love Mr. G's. I can't wait for you to reopen." I'm thinking, "What? You were at Mr. G's?" I find that surprising because it was a bar. It was a dive pizza place. Fun for locals. It was fun, but it just wasn't really for everybody. And so what we did, since it was a smoking bar for so long, is we cleaned it up. It took us about 9 months. I took it over in September, and we didn't open until April.
Right.
So the cleaning was probably the biggest milestone. The most work was the cleaning. Everybody comes in and they say, "Oh, I love your bar. I love the new wall that you built with the corrugated metal. I love the visual changes that we had." Which is great, and I appreciate everybody who notices it. But the biggest compliment is whenever people come in and they say, "I can't believe how clean it is," because it was always so dirty, and not dirty in a sense where I was worried about my food coming out, but just dirty in a sense where it was smoking and smoky. There's a lot of wood
weird,
around.
wasn't it?
It was weird, and they would sit at the bar. The old owner, they'd all sit at the bar, and you'd walk in. And I knew her for 20 years, so we had that kind of relationship where I knew her very well. And then we'd come in, it would be me and my dad, we'd always come here for lunch, and we'd walk in, and everybody would just stare at you.
Yes.
They'd look at you at the door, and they'd just stare at you.
You're saying everything that I said the first time.
And so
I came in
just
to pick up a pizza to take home.
Right.
Never been in here, and everyone was staring at me.
It's like you're an outsider.
Didn't belong
You're intruded.
Here.
You're intruded.
And I had
it's
lived
a
here
public
for
restaurant.
Years.
Right.
And they were all staring at me, and I got home, and I could barely breathe.
Right.
In here, I'm very much against smoking. That's a whole other story.
It was worse than a bowling alley. Probably.
Yeah, and so I got home with the pizza, and my girlfriend at the time was like, "I'm not eating that. I can smell like cigarette smoke all over that box." She's like, "I am not eating that." And we ended up not eating it. I went through all of that for nothing.
That's true. Well,
but no, we love it.
Well, good. Yeah.
You're right downtown here. You're by the Regent's Bank.
Right.
That's what I always tell people.
Right across the street. Yeah.
Right across the street here, and right across from our friends at Rock Bottom Studios.
Absolutely. We got Olaf across the street. Him and his wife do a great job with that studio over there.
Yeah,
they're getting ready to have a film festival. I believe it's December.
No, they're not. No.
They called it off?
Yeah, they called it off.
I've been handing out flyers for the last 2 weeks.
Just yesterday I saw that.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, that's news to me. I had no idea.
Yeah,
So
but they can still come in here. So everyone that was going there, you should go give them flyers.
And
I promoted
I know you're closed here, but we're still open
We're
over
open
here.
across the street. Come over here, we'll show you.
Come have some pizza.
Yeah. But what are your normal hours?
So currently we're closed on Monday, and then throughout the week, so Tuesday until Thursday we're 11 until 8 o'clock, and then on the weekend we're 11 until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And then open for lunch on Sunday.
That's good.
Yeah.
And do you have a website?
We do. And I hope I don't get this wrong because we just made it. We just made it. It's MrG'sChicagoPizza.com. So see if that works. And if you Google Mr. G's, it will just show up.
Look what came up. That is not. Is that you? What is
hopefully
that?
not.
No, I'm kidding.
You scare me a little bit. So hopefully, if you just Google us, it'll have a link for the website in case that's wrong. Should be right. It just went live probably last week.
Yeah, but they can call and order pizza too, right?
Call and order. We do dine in and carry out only. Hopefully, at some point we'll get to the point where we can promote delivery, and then we can start delivering pizzas as well. But that's kind of in the works. Phone number is 417-335-8156.
There you go. Come down to Mr. G's. Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting All Things Branson. Be sure to subscribe and stay in touch on Facebook and Twitter. Check back at allthingsbranson.com for the latest news about Branson, Missouri.